Okay, I'm going to begin talking about how I made my social media post. And to start off, I made it on a fake city of Bodmere. So to do this, I like logo. I went onto Google and I went on labeled for reuse with modifications so that I didn't get done for any copyright because I am making websites and things like that. So I didn't want to be scared. I scrolled down a little bit. Where are you? And this was the original. As you can see, City of New York. And this was my final one, City of Bodmere. I did that very easily on Photoshop, so it literally took me 2 minutes. I then created a Twitter account. I found this so difficult because you have to make a new email address, and then I got locked out of my account because they thought I was fake. So it did take me a while to kind of grasp this. So that's why I only made one Twitter, and that's the same with Facebook. I didn't want to take up so many email addresses by like making fake accounts, if you know what I mean. So this is my Twitter account. I made like a fake news post. I mean, I study journalism, so I know what news looks like. So I would like to say that it's all accurate, but don't trust me. And then I made a missing poster of one of my characters. I was going to make three, but the other two boys that I agreed to do this with, they dropped out. They said they didn't want their pictures to be put online. So like instead of using fake pictures, I just thought I could discuss that in my evaluation because I guess that's something that people face in real life. So yeah, that's my Twitter done. And I used OneNote to plan everything. So it's so good that you can use a checklist. I've checked off everything that I've done here. This was for my reflection. Obviously I couldn't fit everything in, so with my screencast, I've spoken about Twitter, so I tick that off. Then I go to Facebook, and this is my Facebook account for Bodmere Police. So again, same logo. I had to make this one really small, so there were lots of attempts. And then I got this picture. This is just a picture of a town. It's my hometown, so I thought it was a nice picture. It makes it look so real. I've had so many people tell me that this account looks so real because obviously I've been requesting to follow people to make it look real. So if I scroll down, you can see I've uploaded the picture of the logo, and then the same missing picture. And then I actually posted two. This one was the original news report I did. This was just reporting about how the trio prey on their friends, and it's kind of a warning before obviously the fight has happened in the bar. Before, this is like the background story, and then you go here and this is after the bar fight has happened. You don't actually know what's happened in the story until you read this. You find out with during the game. It's almost like in real time, but it's not because obviously the timing is different. So that's my Facebook. Oh, and I also made, oh, yeah, okay, so it must be on Safari. Sorry about this. So we are on Facebook on here. And then I also made this Facebook account of my character called Lula. Again, as I said, I was originally going to make them all on Facebook and Twitter, but because was going to have to create all these email addresses, and then people started dropping out of the pictures, it was just like it's not going to be worth it. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I used a picture of my friend Ella. Yeah, she gave me permission. I like this picture because it makes her look normal and you wouldn't expect anything. But then if you look on her cover photo, it's like the satanic picture, but it's like a nice picture, so people like they're not going to really pay that much attention to it until it's drawn to them. And then I did some posts. I just did one post just before the night it happened. I'm going to be honest, I didn't put too much effort into the Facebook account because I was more focused on the police side of things. I had more fun doing it. I liked editing the logos and stuff. And then come off here, and I'm so proud of this website. If I had more time, this white background would not be there, so just ignore that, please, because it would not be there, you know. So yeah, let me take you through my website. So I did like a little police station. I chose the theme. Obviously it looks like a police, you know, website with the yellow, and it matches in with my logo. Really enjoyed using Wix. I've used WordPress so many times before, for years now, and I've never tried Wix. I've always seen the adverts and thought, oh my god. And to be honest with you, I prefer WordPress. You can't make your own domain, which is a bit like, why? Like, it used my Facebook email, so this is an email I obviously used years ago when I was like 12, and now it's my police station thing for some reason. So yeah, going through, report a crime. This will be vital in the game for when she's trying to report a crime. Put my own email address on there just in case people do try and report this crime, which hasn't been committed. Oh my god. This is obviously a fake number. A daily incident reports, satanic cult threat. Here is where I've put on there. I've put that there was a robbery, and I put that the local bar had closed down following a bar fight gone wrong, as a man was stabbed and taken to hospital. So this is what you don't see in the game. This is like more of a background story. I mean, if you're really into the game, then you will go onto the website and you'll properly look into all of this. But if you're just playing the game once or twice, I suppose this wouldn't really matter. So I did, these were going to be other characters, but I took them out because I didn't have time and I didn't want to make my game far too long that the user would get really bored. So yeah, so that is my social media. And so I can tick this off. Now I've spoke about the Google Pictures, right? So finally, I just show you my game. So this is what it looks like, all jumbled and confusing, very confusing. I really struggled with putting, so what should I talk about first? I talk about, right. So let's talk about photos. So I only put one photo on in the end because, yeah, so I only put one photo on in the end because it got so confusing. So as you can see, this is my coding. And yeah, so this is the command that you put in, and then it ends here. And then you just put the HTML in at the end. So I found, oh my god, no. So I found that so difficult because if I go into my Finder and show you, the tutorials confused me a bit because the man didn't have desktop on his, he had something else. So I was like, oh my god, it's going to be very confusing. But in the end, I figured out that all you have to do is right click, get info, and then this is just what you put in to there. So once I figured that out, it's pretty easy. And then, so that was the only photo I ended up. I mean, if I had more time, I would have put so many more pictures in because I've got so many saved. But it was more time. Like once I eventually got my head around everything, it was too late. and and I so yeah, my game is not finished. I just want to make that clear to you, Marty. And then I've got 5 minutes left, so I can talk to you about the sounds. I had to make a story in it, passage that links to nothing, caching my audio here, and I named it Heaving Bar because it's a heaving bar. And then I've put it in here. It begins here. No, not here. It begins here. And it stops here. So I only had it in for a small amount of time. It was just to give the kind of bar feel to everyone. So yeah, I did that, and then somewhere else I used. So I had so much fun doing the video side of it. So where is it? Where is it? Okay, so here I've put a video in, and obviously, Marty, when you play the game, you'll watch the video. So I'm not going to show you the video until you've played the game. No spoilers in this, in the reflection. But what I have done, I don't know what it does. Okay, so yeah, I put the video in, pretty simple. I've embedded videos into loads of stuff before. I mean, YouTube just makes it so simple by having the embed icon. So yeah, I've put 2 videos in, 1 picture and 1 sound in total. I also tried and failed completely to do an inventory system. So as you can tell, if 0 display in check, I still don't understand it now. I followed a tutorial, I think it was this one. So I followed this tutorial. It was just so confusing. I really didn't like it at all. And I followed them all. Look, there's so many. There's literally like 20. I watched them all and I still just didn't understand. So I praise, I even know his name, Adam Hammond, who taught me the best. Okay, so super quickly, I just want to run you through how I did my links. So I did the story caption passage, which links to nothing, just like the story in it one for the audio. And inside, I just paste the links. And then, for example, here, I check out Lula's Facebook, and it will come up with an external link. And then here, there, maybe here. So there. And then the last passage I've done says next, and I haven't finished it. So FYI, I haven't finished it, but come back in 3 months after exams, I will have finished it.